And the back, that was my brother phoning me, then I had to phone him back, and it's midnight, and I'm stressed, and I need to get this recording done now that I've started it, and it's most likely going to be a short part now that I've started, and I do apologise about that. There's nothing like serious or that going on. Just, my brother's drunk, and he's on his way home, and I better just knock this recording out before he gets home, because he will be loud. And it's knocking my productivity back because I had a couple more recordings I had to do. Let's rush into this house. Let's see how much I can get done in a short part. My timer's all off. When I started, I have no clue how long it's probably been like a minute so far. Let me just restart my clock. I really apologise about this. Oh my god, I'm actually sitting here stressing out. What am I doing? Check the suspicious places found by Toby in the garden. That's what I'm supposed to do. Right, back out here. We checked the shed, so I need to check the well, and then it was by the wall as well. Wall as well. Right, let's open the well and look inside the well.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Is there maybe a tool? Oh well. Let's examine it.
The bucket can be easily removed.
Would we want to remove it? I think so. And then...
If only I had something... The wheel handle is over. If only I had something with which I could lift...
I don't think we have anything that we can use. Toby! Is there anything in the shed? Don't think so. Alright. Let's look over here.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Right, well, how do I crank this? All on the floor. That was supposed to be a reference to a song, but then I forgot the rest of the lyrics, so then it just seemed sort of like me being random.
I had something with which I could
Lift that object. Okay, but I don't know what. Look inside the house. Do we not have anything that we're carrying? An old hook. Wait. That already has a hook, doesn't it? Yeah. It does. Oh, no, attach hook. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Alright, what's in the package?
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence.
Huh. I think my theory may be correct, my friends. Although it seems a little bit too easy.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Why would thieves hide it in the well? In the place where they robbed. So... I say the Randalls were blamed. There were 2 people drinking. Imitated robbery. Sir Eustace was murdered by the one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady Brackenstall. He is tall and strong. And it could be a sailor that Lady Brackenstall knew from the Rock of Gibraltar. Right? That could be it. So I guess we've got a couple more questions that could have opened up to us. Where'd Watson go? Hey Lestrade, have you seen Watson?
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Good news. Well, other than, well, I was going to say good news other than your husband's dead, and then I realised that's not good news, and then I realised that this was all in the space of a second. I had all these realisations. Then I remembered, I should say, that he beat her, so maybe it is good news. But anyway, we already questioned her on this,
On the dining room
didn't I?
table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself...
Yeah, we did.
It might have been a
Father of his 2 sons. Your silverware's been found.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
Teresa, talk to me. Tell me about the silverware.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
I'm with you, Holmes. Indeed. Something fishy about all this. Investigate the murder at the Abbey Grange. Thinking... Is there anything around here, picture-wise, where we can find out more about Lady Brackenstall? Examine the safe. I don't know where Watson's went to. Oh, there's Lestrade. Looking out the window again.
Baron
Oh, don't care about London. Watson!
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Okay. Well, where's Watson? Did we, like, leave Watson at home when we got, Toby? Can we only have, like, one of them out at a time? Toby! Alright, well, I don't know where I'm supposed to investigate now. And it's still showing the deductions thing. Oh, did I never connect that for some reason? Sailor background. Acquainted with a sailor. Look for a sailor. There we go. For some reason I thought I'd connected those. Apparently not. Search for sailor suspects. And I would assume we can do that at home. Right? Using our archives or contacting what's his face? I suppose we can ask Lady... Oh, did I miss something? No. Lady Brackenstall about sailors.
Oh, what a
No.
horrible
What about you, Teresa?
Please,
No.
Mum.
We'll ask Lestrade. Sorry, I feel like I'm speedrunning the game right now.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
Okay, no, amping up the drama there, Lestrade? Jeez, no need to be so, dramatic. Toby! Toby, Toby, Toby. I love Toby. I think I've used up all my clues so far. I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know if I've done that all the time last time. The last cases, I should say. Watson. Right. How do I search for sailors? It's not like we've got Wikipedia of sailors. But I can search in newspapers. Rock of Gibraltar, 1893. Got... Immigration and a rise. Nothing to do with the Rock of Gibraltar. Oh yeah, it would help if I searched the right year, wouldn't it? Bentcliffe's mummy, explosion at Combs Pit, Rock of Gibraltar's arrival. The Rock of Gibraltar... Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar ship returned. This was reported in the Strand. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the Adelaide to Southampton London line, Cunard Building in James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
Here it is. The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up recording for tonight, but not this part, because I think my brother will be in very, very soon, so I'll record some more tomorrow, which is the wise choice. So I'll see you guys in the proximate. So remember how I started this part, and there was a little bit of a family thing going on? Well, it's now a few days later after I've recorded this, and a completely different but more urgent family emergency cropped up, so I've had to deal with that. And I apologise it's taken me so long to try and get the first remaining part up and to record the rest of this and get other videos up. I'm just frazzled. I don't remember what I was doing when it comes to this. I just remember I was doing something. Investigate the murder, search for possible sailor suspects is what we had to do. So, Watson. Yes, Wiggins. I need Wiggins.
Is he anywhere nearby?
So I can give him a sign from the window.
You can give him a sign
Alright,
from the window.
let's turn back round. I felt like I was suddenly in first person view. Toby!
Brave Toby. The best nose in
He
the
is, isn't
British
he?
Empire.
I love Toby. Wiggins, where are you?
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think
The
they'll
bear.
find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
3 hours later.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
I feel like I may need to adjust the volume for this a slight bit. I feel like the dialogue is always fairly quiet and it should be louder than the rest of the stuff. Where did he sit it? Where did he sit it? Where did he sit it, I should say.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Okay.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Jeez, right, okay, so compare from these names who was here. Ernest Woods.
This list shows
Yeah.
this officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot
Okay.
be involved.
Just because I seen like that name jumped out to me. Henry Southward, still at
This
sea.
officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
No Nathan Jacobs. Samuel Graham, not there. Not there. Done that, done that. Salcott, none of these.
I do not think
Yeah.
that this sailor has any connection.
Okay,
to this.
so yeah,
I do not think that this sailor has. I do not.
yeah.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Alright, so there's more pages, right, okay, I was confused. Charles W. Chow,
This officer was on a ship that sailed half
Right.
a month ago. He wasn't in London.
no
at the time
Bustle,
of the
no
crime.
Tyler, Gordon, Clan, Hawkins, Hartleach. No, that one.
Not. This officer was on a ship that sailed.
Right, next page. Jack Crocker.
Mr. Jack Crocker.
So that
was in
leaves
London
Walker
on
or
the date of the
Whittington.
crime, and he is due to depart in 2
Wait.
days.
Crocker was in London. Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Alright, so Walker and Whittington as well. We need to narrow away. Narrow away. We need to, you know what I mean.
This officer is still at
And so is Walker.
This officer is still at sea.
So
therefore
Jack
he
Crocker
cannot be involved.
was in London at the time.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Okay, so we've got an item of silverware that we found, and call Crocker to confront him. We've got here more character portraits. Lady Brackenstall, not quite 25, is from a wealthy Australian family. She's been married for a little more than a year. She has, in all probability, suffered physical violence over the course of the last fortnight. The lady lives a solitary lifestyle, seldom venturing outside. Teresa. Teresa is very attached to her mistress, and has known her for considerable time. Considerable. I said that's so weird. She's the only resident servant at the Abbey Grange, cooking for, serving and nursing Lady Brackenstall. She would not hesitate to protect her in the event of any trouble. I see.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Wiggins. Do your thing.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Sometime later.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Can you tell me about Lady Brackenstall?
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her, from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Drama.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
Let's investigate him a little bit, or look at him a little bit. He's got a clear look, honest. He's got a beard, I can tell that much. Strong build. A sea knife. Clean boots. What am I missing? Something ink. Newspaper ink. You tied her up. Kinky.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Sailor's knots.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzles.
Do we really?
Now I understand why you dissected the bell.
Oh, the sailor's knife, right? Captain Crocker is the only sailor who was aboard the Rock of Gibraltar with Lady Brackenstall and her maid, who is currently in London. And Captain Crocker knows Lady Brackenstall, but he may be lying about his occupation in the night of the murder. So he's lying, his involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard I was looking for him, thus signalling his guilt. He was not afraid to confront me, he had a confident demeanour. See, I think he's involved. The captain is the killer? It can't be that easy. The murder was committed in self-defence. But why would he tie her up? I'll continue the investigation. I'm not comfortable accusing him right now. Investigate the murder at Abbey Grange. There's more to it. Alright, well this is where I'm going to wrap up this part here. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I love you all. Bye!